Lakshya Sen, Kidambi Srikanth and the doubles pair of Satvik Sairaj, Ranki Reddy and Chirag Shetty created history as the Indian men's badminton team defeated Indonesia 3-0 to win their first ever Thomas Cup. Now joining us on the broadcast is Lakshya Sen. Lakshya, congratulations. How does it feel to have led India to this historic victory?
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. And it feels really good to win a Thomas Cup gold, and it's the first time India went past the semi-finals and then won the championship. So yeah, it's a really special feeling for all of us, and yeah, everyone in the team did really well, and we came all together as a team, and it's a totally team effort that we are seeing today.
Absolutely, and let's talk about your match against Anthony Ginting. Now, it didn't go off really well at the beginning, but then you came from behind to stun your opponent. Now, how did you make that comeback? Mentally, it must have been a tough ask.
Yeah, as I started on the faster end of the court, and with the drift, the conditions were really different on both the sides, and yeah, he started on a better end, and then he took the first game. But I always had that belief that when the sides will change, I'll definitely have an advantage in the second game. So yeah, I maintained a good lead in the second to pull out the second game, and then the third game again I was on the faster end of the court, so it was really hard for me to control the shuttle. So, but yeah, I still managed a 4-point lead to him. Like, I didn't let the lead go away too much, so that I can't recover when I change ends. But yeah, I think that was really crucial in the third game, to not giving too many points in the beginning, and then it would have been difficult for me to come back. But I think 4 points lead to him. I could recover back in like 13 all or 14 all. So yeah, I think that way from the last 11 points which I played was really crucial in the third game, and I'm happy that I pulled out a win yesterday.
Absolutely, and it was your game which actually set us up for this fantastic victory. Now, Lakshya, you're all of 20. You've got the world at your feet. You have a string of victories to boast of. How has this journey been so far, and what is it that Lakshya Sen today at 20 aims for?
I think the last couple of months, the last year which I played the World Championship, also gave me a lot of confidence going into these tournaments, and we really had a really good team this year to play, and that's how we won this tournament. And then going ahead, there are a lot of other tournaments as well which are coming up, like Commonwealth Games and the World Championship again. So I'll be looking forward to giving my best in all those tournaments as well.
Absolutely. Now, there are going to be a lot of youngsters this morning who are going to be watching you, Lakshya, and many of them are badminton players. What is it that you'd like to say to them about how did they go forward?
I think the patience is the key. Like, if you're starting the game, you really have to be patient with the results. Keep working hard, and focus on like one day at a time. Try to build a good base around badminton, and then you can take it forward. And yeah, I think just keep working hard, and the results will come.
Absolutely. So consistency, that's the key. Now, everybody, Lakshya, is talking about the sheer energy and the camaraderie that Team India had for them going at this particular tournament. Now, tell us a little about how it was when you guys were all preparing together. How was that?
Yeah, I felt that we really had two good seniors in our team who could guide us really well throughout the tournament, and then everyone in the team is so young and full of energy that that we really needed that guidance from Srikanth Bhaiya and Pranoy Bhaiya, and then and then all of the other players were really motivated, and everyone came together as a team, gelled really well before the match. Even though in the group stages we lost to Chinese Taipei, but we always had that belief that okay, no problem, one or two match here and there, and we could have won that. And that point of stage, we were really motivated to go out there in the quarterfinals and win the match, because the match was really close with Chinese Taipei. And I think even though we lost, we as a team was standing there together, and it was a really close game. So we had that belief that we can go all the way.
All right, and before we let you go, there's this little WhatsApp group that was created. Everybody's talking about it. Tell us the story behind it, and share with us some of the messages that were broadcast between all of you.
The messages were like when we created the group, and I think Pranoy Bhaiya, I think he created the group and he named it "It's Coming Home." So, but yeah, at that point of time we felt, okay, isn't it a bit too much? But then yeah, it was just a WhatsApp group. But now I think looking back at it, we had that belief that it was going to come home. But yeah, I think most of the things we always had fun in the group as well. And then there was a thing when everyone decides a time in the group, and whoever comes late has to pay a fine. Not the other group in which coaches are there, just for our meetings or our fun times event, or going for a dinner together. If anyone would come late, he has to pay a fine. So that was one of the things in the group.
All right, Lakshya, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much for taking out your time to speak to us on Republic, and all the very best.
Thank you. Thank you.